I'm minding my own business and MLB The Show is going crazy on Twitter. I'm saying to myself, what is going on? And apparently PlayStation published a video that they shouldn't have just yet. Why? Because it leaked information about Season 2 coming out this Friday inside of MLB The Show 23. We are getting a brand new card called the Caillou card. Inside of the Caillou card, we get to see ourselves Hunter Renfroe in right field, Brandon Lau at second base, and then Corey Kluber as a starting pitcher with David Wright finally at third base. If you read the 3 bullet points, it says Caillou program, events and cards, season 2 rewards, and then team affinity incognito players. We'll address that in a second. But the only person that threw me off out of these 4 diamonds that we're going to be getting is Corey Kluber. Because if you look at the jersey, it says Indians and then it has the Wahoo logo. And I'm saying to myself, whoa, wouldn't MLB The Show go ahead and remove the Indians as well as the logo and instead have the Guardians and then the Guardians logo as well? Because usually that's what they do. But this time around, it might be a little bit different. Now, Team Affinity Incognito players, if you look at the content schedule inside of MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty, you will see that it says Season 2 launch. Team Affinity with 30 blank players. If you count the symbols, there are a total of 9 symbols. Incognito has a total of 9 letters. So therefore, it makes perfect sense, but we have even further proof. Now, looking at this screenshot from the same exact video, we get to see a sneak peek into the Incognito series that's dropping inside of Team Affinity. We're going to be getting 30 cards, and I want you to take a close look at one of the 3 that we see right here. Now, of course, these 3 could also be the Set 2 collection bosses, but if they are the Set 2 collection bosses, me personally, I feel like that would be more of a letdown than something to be hyped about. If we look at the first one, it's going to be a Cleveland Guardians, the chosen Kwan, Stephen Kwan, that plays a primary position of left field. Inside the center, this is the one that I wanted you guys to pay attention to. It's New York Mets, not Texas Rangers. New York Mets Set 2 Jacob deGrom Degrominator. So this leads me to believe that these Incognito series cards are going to be flashbacks for Team Affinity for each respective team, rather than it being players that are currently on the team, or else Jacob deGrom would not be there unless, of course, these 3 are the Set 2 collection bosses, which once again would be a letdown. And then last but not least, it would be Funky Muncy, Max Muncy from the Los Angeles Dodgers that has first base as primary. First baseman as a collection boss is not the best thing in the world, but we have seen it in previous years as Frank Thomas, and then this year as Mark McGwire. For a Set 2 collection boss, it doesn't seem that bad, especially being Max Muncy, because he will have secondary positions of second base and third base. So out of all the first basemen that we have gotten in previous years as collection bosses, he will be the most versatile one that will be able to find a spot on the team rather than only being able to play first base or, like this year, play designated hitter. Give me a solid, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and check out the description. We might have something you like. Staying on the discussion of Set 2, a lot of people have been asking, Blade, what is going to happen with the Set 1 collection? What's going to happen with the Set 1 cards in general? So I have some answers that will help you out tremendously. Now, this Set 1 collection right here, once Season 2 arrives, it will still be available. As you can see, there are a ton of open squares. So once Set 2 arrives, there will be a second square, and the second square will be Set 2, in which you will have a brand new list of cards to collect in order to be able to obtain the collection bosses for Set 2. When it comes to this Season 1 XP reward path, I want you all to listen to me very carefully here. It expires in 3 days and 17 hours. So if you did not finish it, then you will most likely be able to find these cards still inside of MLB The Show, but it's going to be inside of the community marketplace. Now, of course, MLB The Show can decide to be very nice to you all and say, hey, we're gonna go ahead and put some of these packs, such as the World Baseball Classic, Charisma, and even the Captain packs inside of the Season 2 XP reward path, but instead you will only be able to obtain one of each pack, and the card is going to be non-sellable, or they could go and implement them in other programs as well as conquest maps. But if they decide not to do that, or even if they do decide to do that, I am going to give you guys one of the best investment advices I could give you all. So you see how Garrett Cole is a 92 overall, and he is quick selling right now in the sell now for his quick sell value, which is most likely around 8, 9, or 10K. I believe it's most likely 10K. If you were to go ahead and invest in a ton of these cards, not only the captain cards, but also the World Baseball Classic cards that are selling for the quick sell value, and the charisma cards that are selling for the quick sell value, and heck, if you want, even some of these bosses that are selling for the quick sell value, sometime in between season 2, the prices should go up. Why will they go up? Because you will no longer be able to obtain these cards anymore, and since you won't be able to obtain these cards anymore, just like the starter diamonds, including Trevor Hoffman, Mike Piazza, Willie Mays, and all of them, they will go up in price tremendously, and they're still part of that set 1 collection that is still going to be available, especially if you enter into MLB The Show late. Team Affinity, on the other hand, as you all see, it says season 1. Inside of MLB The Show 21, I believe it was, whenever season 2 arrived, they just went ahead and added a brand new 6 rectangular division icons for us to go ahead and grind once again, and inside of those divisions, it had the exact same tasks, which were moments, team build PXP missions, stat missions, as well as exchanges and showdown conquest, March to October. All of that is going to remain the same. What happens with season 1 is that season 1 will stay inside the game as well. You will forever be able to complete season 1. It doesn't matter if you play MLB The Show in season 6 or season 9 or season 500. Season 1 will always be obtainable, and since they're all set 1 cards, you will always be able to start with 60 set 1 cards towards the Chipper Jones collection. In regards to the other programs, there are a ton of set 1 cards that you are still going to be able to obtain in set 2, 3, 6, 9. It does not matter inside of MLB The Show. The only program that you really have to worry about is going to be the World Baseball Classic program. Why? Because it ends December 31st. So if you see yourself playing MLB The Show up to that date and you have not completed it yet, then you're going to be in trouble, because when this program expires, it means it is going to be removed from the game and the cards are no longer going to be obtainable. But if you already collected the cards, then they should most likely stay in your inventory and you have nothing to worry about. Other programs such as the April Monthly Awards, April Tops Now, as well as the Great Egg Hunt, Charisma Series program, all of these programs are going to stay inside of the game, and they are all non-sellable cards regardless that you're going to be picking up from these other programs as well as Team Affinity. Therefore, you should be able, even if you start a brand new account, let's say in September, to get the set 1 collections complete up to at least 140 in order to obtain that Chipper Jones, Pedro Martinez, or Babe Ruth card on your squad. With that being said, I'm very excited to see the Incognito Series inside of MLB The Show and what's in store as well. If you did end up enjoying today's content, please make sure to hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell, and check out the description. We have Twitch, Discord, social medias, and how to become a member. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.